This is Aaron Tate, along with my co-host Richard Gere.
And you are tuned in to Gravity Throttle Racing and the Great Sand Dunes. This is quarterfinal number 4 of B-Class Racing. Mr. Dark has a special going on with the Super Treasure Hunt Duckies.
If you buy our entire merchandise store, you get a personally autographed Mr. Dark Super Treasure Hunt Ducky.
No, that's not true. All right, race fans, you're looking at the other 3 finalists in the B-Class Racing.
Now, the number 75 seed, Fat Dad Racing, is Fat Dad, and look at that Scania rally truck. He is from Texas. The number 67 seed from Diecast Racing Theater 3000 is Johnny Bronco driving a Bronco, and he is from Oregon. And now, the number 61 seed, Uncle Ray's Racing. Uncle Ray is driving that rescue unit. Look at that, he is from South Dakota. Finally, the number 55 seed from Kitterman Speed Shop. We thought it was Purple Malice, but Mr. Magoo is the driver, and he drives from Kansas.
He drove here from Kansas?
Well, he is from Kansas, and he drives.
Okay, well that's fine with me. He's closest to us. The race number 1 is off and going. I was hard to tell who was outside of Fat Dad because his Scania rally truck is so fat, but clearly, Johnny Bronco has pulled out in the lead. He does navigate through the dunes and is looking smooth. Oh no! Now he's tipped over, and Mr. Magoo comes along through the half pipe, and he'll take first. Oh, ouch!
Whoa.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, that was a very close call. Look at that duck.
Oh, lots going on here, folks. Mo has fallen over. The duck is stranded. Listen.
Well, I'll help Mo.
He is tickled. He's getting tickled by the train.
Oh, that's great. Well, race fans, that was quite an interesting start to the race. Johnny Bronco had a clear lead, but has trouble over the bridge, and you see how he lost control, but the Scania made it through, and my goodness, Uncle Ray just knocks him straight onto the half pipe, and Uncle Ray knocks him through for 3rd place. Well, that was very generous of him. Here's what happened while the camera was away. You couldn't see this, but the Scania hit the ducks, knocked over Mo, and the big duck ended up getting tickled by the train, as you can see there. Mr. Magoo has the lead with 5.
All right, folks, please remember that this is an 8-round race. First place is 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. And it was Mr. Magoo that landed on his wheels. That's why he has 5. But here we go with race 2. Johnny Bronco has pulled out in the lead again. Let's hope he does better this time. And oh my goodness, Uncle Ray on the outside just blasts right by both of them. Closely following is Mr. Magoo, and Uncle Ray had a little trouble there over the bridge, but he does continue, and it looks like we're going to have Johnny Bronco. Oh my goodness, what a great train hit. Johnny Bronco hit the train, Uncle Ray has hit the train, and Billy's holding up the locomotive with his head.
Those Super Treasure Hunt White Duckies, they got a ride this time. And now, let's watch and see what happens with both Johnny Bronco and Uncle Ray. They had trouble, but the Scania, driven by Fat Dad, was a little too high-centered and stopped there right after the dunes and the pretzel turn. Take a look at Johnny Bronco. He punches all 3 Super Treasure Hunt ducks. Uncle Ray cleans it up. After the second race, Johnny Bronco with a 1st place finish, landing on his wheels and 2 extra points, has 9. Mr. Magoo has 8, and look at Uncle Ray. He has jumped up there with 6.
Yeah, Uncle Ray, look at him. In the red rescue truck right there in front of us. He is from South Dakota. Off they go. And it looks like he specializes in rescuing bison and bouncers. Now, that's not the bouncers in front of the bars. That's a type of car. Right now, Johnny Bronco has pulled out in the lead. Watch your head there. Uncle Ray, okay, good job as he makes it through. And look at him. Muscle his way through, but out of nowhere, Mr. Magoo flies onto the half pipe and through the finish line. And there is Uncle Ray, the rescue man, rescuing the Scania.
Uncle Ray does a nice job of catching up with Johnny Bronco, and he's got the inside lane. You watch him just push his way in front, and that's where Johnny Bronco, his race ended there. But take a look at the other drivers. The Scania stays on its wheels, and Fat Dad motors along, but then right in front of Uncle Ray, he tips over, and Uncle Ray just cannot, in good conscience, leave him behind, as we see Mr. Magoo not able to land on his wheels. The Scania comes through in 2nd. Uncle Ray's in 3rd. Uncle Ray adds 2 more points. He's got 8. Fat Dad adds 3, and he's up to 6. Mr. Magoo now has the lead with 12.
Race fans, we are approaching the halfway point. This is race 4 with Fat Dad here on the inside, and The other drivers are there. Fat Dad, come on, baby. He needs to take advantage. And he's got to watch his head as well. Both he and Uncle Ray need to watch their head under that bridge. Meanwhile, Johnny Bronco pulls out in the lead. There, Fat Dad is on the outside. Uncle Ray passes around. They're looking good. Uncle Ray shakes it up a little bit. And Johnny Bronco pulls out, taking the win. The Scania falls on its side, but Fat Dad is in second, Mr. Magoo in third, and Uncle Ray flops around in fourth.
And race fans, let's take a minute here and watch, in slow motion, just the beautiful ballet that takes place with these trucks. The Scania maintains a nice job down that little valley. Uncle Ray had trouble, and I think that's what caused him to lose third place. But they do all come through. As we approach the halfway point, Mr. Magoo adds 3 more. Johnny Bronco adds 5 more, and he has 14. The other 2, Uncle Ray and Fat Dad, have 9. Let's go to commercial break.
Hey losers! Don't forget, we have a huge sale at gravitythrottleracing.company.site.
And when you make a purchase, Billy's gonna give away these little rubber duckies. He's kinda stupid.
Well, I may be stupid, but at least this sale is not costing me an arm and a leg like it is Mo.
What are you talking about, Billy? I've got my legs and my arms.
Mo, are you sure about that?
Hey, what happened? Oh man, that hurts.
Now what are you gonna tell our fans?
Hurry up and buy all our merchandise so I can get my arm back. I'm feeling kinda dizzy.
What kind of commercial was that? I know we have a merchandise store, but jeez. Okay, Mr. Magoo, he's on the inside. Fat Dad next to him. Uncle Ray, and on the outside is Johnny Bronco. Right now, everyone's lined up. Johnny takes a slight lead. Uncle Ray is gonna match him. Nicely done. Uncle Ray's a bit ahead. Oh no! And now he's tipped over. Johnny Bronco is looking good. He's got the lead as I see a little bit of sliding around back behind us, and wow! Straight jumping straight over the tracks. Look at this. Oh! I wonder if both of the drivers hit the train.
It was Uncle Ray in lane 3 that was flowing over the dunes like butter. But suddenly he slipped on the margarine, and look at him fall over. Meanwhile, Fat Dad in the Scania just punched right into the sand dunes, and he toppled over as well. Johnny Bronco has a beautiful jump, straight down the landing and straight into the trees, which was a good thing. But now, take a look at Mr. Magoo come in the picture, and the judges are going to say that both of them punched the locomotive, and they each get 2 extra points. And they land on their wheels. Johnny Bronco and Mr. Magoo are tied at 21 with 3 races left.
These 2 drivers, Mr. Magoo in lane 2 and Johnny Bronco in lane 1, have been the most consistent, and now they are next to each other, 3 races left. Keep your eyes on them. Right now, Johnny's he's been fast off the starting line. He's got a lead. Take a look at what's going on in the outside lanes. All of them are pretty close to each other. Nice job by Uncle Ray as he's got a lead in lane 4. And now Johnny Bronco has the lead in 2, and he's being followed closely as Uncle Ray finishes in first. Second place to Johnny Bronco, and third place to Mr. Magoo. And where's the Scania? Oh no! Oh, Fat Dad, he is fat and tall.
This track, ladies and gentlemen, is designed for the fatter cars, but the taller ones? Now you see at real speed what happened there, as Fat Dad just could not navigate the turn. Quite a bit of a sliding around on the half pipe, and Uncle Ray, he manages a front flip. He takes first, but Johnny Bronco now, with a second place finish, is 1 point ahead of Mr. Magoo with 2 races that remain.
Who's going to be the one to break it out here? As Johnny Bronco is in lane 2, Mr. Magoo is in lane 3, of course Fat Dad is in lane 4, and closest to us is Uncle Ray. The race really is between lane 2 and 3 now, as we are at race number 7. Once again, Johnny Bronco pulls out in the lead, and let's see what happens here. He's maintaining a lead, actually doing quite well, and he's looking good around the turn. He slides backwards. Oh, he is helped. The quintessential helper. Uncle Ray pushes him on through, and Johnny will take first. Here comes Uncle Ray in second. That is going to be it. Don't see anybody else. Oh, no! I'm guessing Fat Dad tipped over again.
Oh, Richard, you're going to get real excited about the way this ended up. Now watch here. Fat Dad on the outside lane, and Mr. Magoo It's almost like they are oxed together as they come around the pretzel turn, and neither of them is going to budge. What happens? Well, they both tip over. They both get into a one-lane situation where neither of them budged, and they both crash. This is going to dramatically change the score as Johnny Bronco ups his score to 29, and Mr. Magoo stays at 23. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no way Mr. Magoo can catch up to Johnny Bronco. Congratulations to our fourth finalist.
Very good, Aaron. That's true. He is 6 points behind, folks. There is no way that he can capture first place, plus adding a point. He just has no way of catching up. As we watch Uncle Ray have a little problem on the mountainside, and Johnny is going to pull ahead of Mr. Magoo. They have both put up a great battle. So sorry. Fat Dad just had trouble under the bridge. And Mr. Magoo, I think he's straddling the coal car. He will not lose a point. And Fat Dad was unable to finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, ever since the Brag and Wagon tournament, Fat Dad has managed to provide a lot of entertainment. Take a look at this. I really think that he shook up both of those drivers. You can clearly see, watch again. Once he hits that bridge, they both just kind of slide around. The racing is over, and Johnny Bronco finishes first 5 times and wins with 34 points.
It's been a pleasure to have the other drivers here as well. Class B Racing, now check this out, semifinal number 4 has rounded out the 4th. We've got Spirit of 64, Send It Racing, 409 Diecast, and DRT 3K. What does that mean? Well, race fans, we started out with 32 B-Class racers, seed 49 through 80, and now the final 4 are shown right there in front of you. Stay tuned next week after Christmas. We're going to give you the finals. Let's do the dunes.
Are you tracking?